2, 1. What are you up to?
What are you talking about?
You got this look on your eye this morning.
Nothing, man. I got stuff happening. I got
I'm all
news.
set to do the intro, and you're over there looking all sly and sneaky about something. What's going on with you?
Not sly or sneaky, man. I'm focused, laser focused. I'm a professional. Ready? What?
I'm not sure about you today. All right, I'm going to try this, and if you're
Okay.
up to shenanigans,
All right.
Monday, keep that in mind.
No shenanigans.
All right, no shenanigans. All right,
We're
3,
good.
2, 1. It's the Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. That's Dave Cackley with his endorsement from Pepsi. Of course, got to get that up there. And I knew he was up to something, folks.
Oh yeah,
I had the idea he was up to something today. Taking a little of that Pepsi cash on the side.
I would love that.
Product flashes for Mountain Dew and Pepsi and
5 Hour Energy. You
is
name
that a Pepsi product too?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, well.
I don't know.
You know, in radio, you sign a form that says you can't do that kind of thing.
And then people still do it anyway.
Well, yeah, but
I never did. I never did because I mean, I accepted free food from McDonald's occasionally from listeners. But yeah.
I will admit that I was guilty in pizza payola from time to time.
Yep. Chicken
This
nugget
one's
payola,
going out
man.
to John's Pizza. As I'm sitting there shoving my pie hole full of the 18-inch deluxe. Those were the days.
Salad days of radio, yes. Simpler times, simpler people.
So I was kind of busy all weekend, and I would imagine that some news went on.
Yes, a lot of stuff happened.
Well, then catch me up.
Well, of course, today it's really weird because we've had the hurricanes going on, and today, of course, the 16th
9/11.
anniversary of 9/11, the 9/11 terrorist attack, and you get this kind of like news producers don't really know what to do on the national level. What should we? Because the hurricane has been downgraded substantially, and now it's kind of like they're kind of veering back towards the 9/11 coverage when I think they initially thought they were going to be talking more about the hurricane.
Yeah.
And now we're year 16 into the whole 9/11 anniversary thing, so it's still one of those things you're still going to see the memorials, you're still going to see all the pomp and circumstance that comes with that, but it's a little lessened as the years go on.
And I don't know that it's necessarily lessened. I think it's something that the observances will always be there. I think,
as they should be.
And I think that it's but with the way the news works in today's day and age, you got to report on what's here and now.
Exactly,
and that's what it is right now. It's wildfires, it's hurricanes, it's everything else that's going wonky in this world at this point, and it's some scary stuff right now. It really is.
Are you like me though? I noticed, and maybe this is me reading a little too much into this. It seemed like some of the reporters just a little bit disappointed that Hurricane Irma kind of winded down a little quicker than anticipated. Like had it hit the eastern seaboard, it still probably would have been a Category 2 or a 3. But since it hit the left coast of Florida, and the quicker it hits landfall, I was talking to our meteorologist here, Laura Hartman, was explaining. Yeah, once it hits land, and then the severity of the hurricane drops drastically. So
isn't it weird though how a hurricane like that will lose its severity when it hits land down there. But when a line of thunderstorms comes across Lake Michigan, it loses power over the lake. But then when it picks up on land, here it just intensifies like a SOB. And you watch a thunderstorm come in. Let's say a thunderstorm comes in and it's that track from like Kalamazoo over to Jackson.
Right.
When those thunderstorms pick up from the lake and they come over across Kalamazoo over to Jackson, they just intensify like crazy.
Oh, absolutely.
Isn't that weird?
It is. That is strange, and that's one of those things. That's one of those sciencey things that I just don't.
Yeah,
I just can't get or grasp.
That's why Laura Hartman's making the big money.
There you go.
And I saw that. Oh, come on! What's her name?
She's back. Elena Nearing.
Huh?
Elena.
Yeah, Elena. Yeah, she's back from Texas. So that's good.
She is.
Good, safe.
Yeah,
good.
She was down there. A lot of hardworking people dealing with that and reporting. She did a fantastic job.
But back to the 9/11 thing, you're never going to forget where you were,
right?
And you never should. You should never forget what happened that day, and you should always, be vigilant and keep a thought.
Keep a head on a swivel.
Crazy.
Never know. Hurricane Irma has been downgraded to a Category 1 storm as it makes its way up Florida's west coast. Winds are still in excess of 80 miles per hour at times. At least 5 people have died. Millions more are without power. But, once again, like I said, some of these reporters, it's a little bit disappointed. Oh, Category 1. Does this even count as a hurricane?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's Category 1. Do we have to report on this anymore? Anyway, number of heroin users. This is really scary. Number of heroin users jumped 135% from 2002 to 2016. This according to the most recent government statistics. Nearly 950,000 people reported using the drug last year. That's just reported using it.
Right.
It's double or triple that. Fatal overdoses, this is where it gets really scary. Fatal overdoses have skyrocketed 533% from 2089 to 13,219 during that same time span. That is just, it's insane.
It's all tied back to opioids.
Yeah. It's the worst drug, the hardest drug to get off.
It's terrible.
You forget about your family. Your whole life revolves around getting and using heroin and
I'm sorry, but I tie it all back to
variants.
I tie it all back to pills.
Yeah.
People get their introduction with Vicodin and OxyContin and things like that. They get that feeling. And you've taken it before. You know what that feeling is.
Oh, I know. Oh, I had the Vicodin, and I had never had it before.
Yeah.
And I remember being a little bit scared. I'm like, this feels too good. This isn't.
Yeah.
You're not. This isn't right.
You get
and then
that,
where you're waiting for the pain to kick in so you can take the next one.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you like this is stuff you
I
gotta.
don't touch any of it.
I
I won't have a thing to do with any of it. And you know my past, addictive personality, and
right.
Even with the foot. I was getting to the point at one point where I was coming close, and I went to the doctor. I said, "You got to come up with something else. Can't do this. Can't do it."
Yeah, I told you, I was so nervous about it because I had so many leftover pills afterwards because I would only take it when I was in pain. But it's like I said, it's a weird thing where part of you is hoping to have an excuse to take it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, and that's if you don't have that type of personality.
Yeah.
But it's just dangerous. Michigan National Guard is sending over 1,000 soldiers to the south to assist those affected by Hurricane Irma. The Guard will reportedly be providing security, humanitarian assistance, and aircraft maintenance. More than 400 soldiers from the 126th Infantry will head to Camp Grayling in northern Michigan, pack equipment, and then depart on Tuesday. I'm wondering if they're going to recall some of those people back just because of them downgrading the storm. I'm not sure. I haven't heard reports on that, but I know some reporters. Aaron Ossire was actually going to be heading down there, and he was called off. So we'll see if it's. I mean, it's great that it didn't have the devastating impact.
Right.
Obviously, that they thought it might, but still scary stuff.
One Facebook friend commented that like 4 or 5 of her neighbors all packed up and left. Right around the area, and I'm like, well, hey, go look through their house. They got to have something cool in there.
See what's in that top left drawer. That little case. Anyway. The Sportsman for Youth Day attracted thousands to the Muskegon County Fairgrounds over the weekend. The 25th annual event was created to introduce and educate young people about hunting, fishing, and conserving our natural resources. More than 60 exhibitors were on hand as well. That's good. Get the kids outside, get them comfortable around firearms and conservation. That's a cool thing. I just was never comfortable around it, so I'm comfortable around people who are comfortable around guns and stuff like that. But it's just never something like as a kid, I was ever attracted to or wanted to get involved with. That was just me.
I look at it like this, and I'll ask you this question. Would you rather have a young, well-educated person around firearms that understands safety and proper use, or would you rather have some kid that just sees a gun with some other kid and goes, oh, wow, let's go shoot that?
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You got to teach them right. You really do.
Very well said, well spoken.
Thank you kindly. And we should throw in a plug, too, for all the nice people that came to Roosevelt Park Day, Taste of the Trucks.
Oh.
Because that was a really, really nice surprise. We had a new date. Absolutely. We had a new venue. We had a new feel to the whole Roosevelt Park Day thing. and I really breathed a sigh of relief because it came off well. It did.
Very cool. All right. Sports, the Lions. Matthew Stafford earned every cent of that $150 million contract as he leads the Lions to another fourth quarter comeback. They beat up on Arizona 35-23, down 10-0. Go ahead.
I'm just going to have to say that the Lions, being the powerhouse that they are, I think the NFL needs to step in and break them up. They're just too much. The league can't handle this kind of prowess.
1-0. That's a great way to start the season. Lion fans filled with optimism.
Everybody,
and you're going to puncture their balloon.
I want that stadium filled next weekend. I want people buying $50 beers, and I want the Bloody Mary bar to be packed, and I want T-shirts sold. And sir, jump on that bandwagon.
Absolutely,
get down there, go see the Lions. Woo! America's team.
Falcons beat the Bears 23-17. Michigan State both had blowout wins over the weekend. We forgot to bet on the Michigan State Western
I picked
game.
Michigan State. You bet on Michigan or on Western.
No, I did.
Yes,
Shut up. You're an idiot.
No, I'm not. You were all hyped up on Western Michigan. You owe me $50.
Get out of here. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. We'll see you tomorrow.
You don't remember? It's your third plug for Pepsi.
Yeah.
So with the money you just made, you can pay your debt. Get out of here. Go enjoy Monday.